Hi everyone, I'm Kit from Kit Does Yoga and welcome to Meditation Mondays. So for the past few Mondays I've been posting some short meditation videos. They're very beginner friendly and this is one as well. So I wanted to post some meditations that you could follow easily. Just pop them on YouTube, find a comfortable place to sit and take a listen. I know personally that meditation can be very intimidating and it can be really hard to get started. But just by watching this video, you're already taking the first step. If you have any questions on how to meditate or what to do, what to wear, how to sit, go ahead and check out our intro to meditation video and that should help you get started. And then when you're ready, come back to this video and join us for today's Meditation Monday. So let's go ahead and find a comfortable meditation position, whether that's sitting on the ground, in a chair, lying down, or maybe you're already pretty comfy, getting ready for bed. That's another option as well, but just go ahead, take a moment to find that nice comfortable position, tune into your body, start to notice if anything's going to start to bug you later on, like the tag on your clothes or something, and take a moment to just fix it now. Get all the wiggles out as well. So a lot of times we come into this meditation or come into a yoga class and we kind of feel like we have to be still immediately. But for this meditation, go ahead and take some time and just wiggle it out. Anything you feel like you have to move, maybe shrug your shoulders, wiggle your fingers, rock your head back and forth. Go ahead and take those wiggles now. And then when you're ready, your body will naturally find stillness. So just like a pendulum, it'll kind of settle into this stillness phase where it wants to be still. It doesn't feel the need to wiggle or adjust anything. And then once you've found that stillness, start to notice your breath, your inhales, your exhales. Maybe tune into that space between your nose and your mouth where you can feel the air going in and out of your nose. Just lightly, just as the air floats by. Start to notice that space. And if outside thoughts or sounds try and distract you, just bring your mind's eye back to that space. Really focus on it like it's the most important thing to you right now. If you haven't already, flutter your eyes closed or pick one spot in the distance to bring your focus towards, bring all your sight there, and just gaze softly if you haven't closed your eyes already. And then from wherever you are, I want you to picture yourself on top of a mountain. So if you're seated, you're sitting on top of the mountain. If you're laying down, you're laying on top of the mountain. And it's just you up there. So you up at the peak. And all the clouds and all the land scattered below you. And the landing of this mountain is just big enough for one person, and that person is you. It's perfectly shaped to your size and your shape right now, whether that's your seat or your body laying down. It's perfectly comfortable up here. You can see for miles. So I want you to just conjure that image in your head right now. Picture yourself up there. Notice if any thoughts or emotions come up around this. Maybe there's fear. What if I fall off? Maybe there's some excitement. What can you see out there? What's it like being the only person on top of this mountain? And now I want you to take those thoughts and those emotions and just picture them as the clouds beneath you. So every time I do this exercise, I tend to have a lot of clouds kind of swirling below me. Remember, you're on a mountain, you're above the clouds, you're above the weather. So all those clouds swirling below you are your thoughts and your emotions. Go ahead and add those to your mental picture if you weren't picturing some white fluffy clouds yet. And then any emotion that comes up throughout the rest of this meditation, I want you to picture packing it into a white fluffy cloud and then sending it down below, down to be with the rest of the clouds. Not in a bad way, it's not a storm cloud, just a white puffy cloud. And you are above it all. And then as you sit atop the mountain, notice yourself just observing these thoughts and these emotions swirling below you. You're up so high, they can't affect you. But they do make an impact on this vision. But you've managed to rise above. You've risen higher than the clouds, higher than the weather, as you watch over the land beneath you. And as we look over the land below us, sometimes the clouds get in the way. It literally clouds what we're seeing. And that's the same thing that feelings and emotions can do as well. They cloud what we're seeing below. They sometimes cloud our judgment. They sometimes block what is actually going on down below us. But up on top of our mountain here, we have the option to change our view. We can look just around the cloud. We can change our viewpoint, change our vantage point, and see what's going on the ground below us. But when we do this, we're aware of the cloud. We're aware that this emotion wants to block our first view. This feeling wants to cover up part of the action that's going on below us. And we can't ignore the clouds. That's impossible. When we look out across the landscape, we're definitely going to see some clouds. But if we can be mindful, we can move around them and not let them disrupt our thoughts and our intentions and our goals. Now take a moment here and just picture the weather changing. Now just take a moment here and watch the clouds slowly drift off into the distance as a small wind blows them away. Not a harsh wind like a storm coming, but just a gentle breeze to watch the clouds slowly float away. Maybe they dissipate, getting smaller and smaller, or maybe they just seem to get smaller the farther away that they float. And as the breeze blows by, we know that it's both blowing away some of our current clouds, but it can also bring new clouds into our landscape here. And we welcome those with the same awareness that we treated the other clouds with. We allow them the space to breeze by, but we do not let them cloud our judgment. We take a moment to look around them to see what's truly going on. And sometimes the breeze does bring storm clouds into our way. And it is much harder to see past them if they just cover everything we can see. But by cultivating this practice of meditation and yoga and mindfulness, we often find that we have less storm clouds and less storms in our landscape. Let's take 3 more breaths here just to end this meditation. And then start to bring some awareness back to your fingers. Wiggle your fingers. Maybe wiggle your toes if you're trying to wake back up. If not, just go right to sleep. Bring small movements into your head and neck. And when you're ready, flutter your eyes open and take any other movements, starting with slow, small movements just to wake the body back up. If you had any thoughts or emotions come up during that meditation, you're always welcome to grab a journal, grab a piece of paper and a pen, and just write about what came up for you. That's always an option as well after these meditations. But thank you for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed this Meditation Monday. Namaste. The light in me sees and honors the same divine light in each of you.